Hi, I'm Bethany Martinez and I'm with Related ISG. I practice real estate here in South Florida and I've been doing it for about 5 years now. And I'd like, Megan, introduce yourself.
And I'm Megan Probst. I'm a residential real estate broker with Compass Real Estate, primarily out of our new Las Olas office, but I'm also bouncing around between Miami and Fort Lauderdale. And I've been practicing for 8 years, if I didn't say that already.
No, you didn't. So the reason for this video is to share with you guys that we just finished our accredited buyer's designation course. And up until about a couple weeks ago, I didn't even know that they had a course for being a buyer's representative. It was a 2-day course that the Association of Realtors here in Miami offers. And once you complete it, you get a designation that you're able to post on all your branding material, marketing material, and basically certifies you to deal with buyers. We both had experiences in the last couple of months dealing with buyers. Me being an agent that I haven't dealt with many, this has been the first year in my career where I've actually had a ton of buyers and I've learned so much, but I also learned that I had experiences where some of the buyers knew more than me and I just felt like I needed to step my game up and I needed to get out there and learn whatever I could to be more qualified. And why did you want to take this course?
Yeah, I mean, a majority of my business has been working with buyers, and it's been really fulfilling on that side of the spectrum. And for me, I really wanted to hone in my skill set with working with buyers, but I also wanted to protect myself, and I was so surprised with the overwhelming amount of information I received from this course. Because you're more protected as a listing agent. You have a listing agreement.
Yeah.
And there is this fear out there that buyers are unwilling to sign an exclusive buyer's agreement. So I really wanted to come into the course. Richard Fryer was amazing at really making it easy and almost a no-brainer that when we work with buyers, we should really be explaining to them what exclusive representation is, one, and two, why we should present to them the importance of how our time and what we're bringing to the table should be signed with a formal agreement, which is why I was really happy to take this course, and it was...
Yeah, he made the example is how you enter into a listing agreement with a seller is the same way you would enter into a buyer's agreement. He made it so simple. He actually shows you how to approach it and how to explain it so that they feel comfortable. Because I think more so, one, I've never even read the buyer's agreement. Honestly, I would have never used one if it wasn't for this class. But also I'm like, no one's gonna sign that. But once you read through it and you learn the terminology and you see how it protects them, because it shows you what you're liable for as a realtor and you're signing that with them. And then it also tells them, like, you're committed to me until I no longer can service you, which this agreement can end. You're committed to me and I'm committed to you. And at the end, you can terminate the agreement. It doesn't have to be, it's not a forever thing, but it's on a mutual basis that you agree to terminate, not a buyer just working with you, working with 5 other agents. Next thing you know, you're showing somebody and they go under contract with another agent, and this whole time you didn't know.
And for me, I think I just came to a roadblock where I was very frustrated because I take my career very seriously. And when you're working with a buyer, this just happened this month, for 3 months, not only did we connect on a professional level, but a friendship, but there are so many, there's open houses, there's, the internet, and I feel like they're swayed and they don't really know how to act when they're online trying to find a property. And I actually lost a sale, and that hit me hard. So I was like, no, I'm not letting this happen again. And it also even happened with a tenant the week later. So this is going to help.
As much communication as you can have with a buyer or even a tenant, how you tell them all the time, you don't have to look on your own. You don't have to reach out to an agent directly. Just call me, just send it to me. They still go on their own. They still will call the other agents. And then, so that's what the buyer's agreement is for, to kind of know that, okay, you want to do the work, that's fine, but in the end, you're working with me and you're going to allow me to service you until our agreement is up. So I have a different view on it now. I'm really excited to try to implement it into my business. Again, I just started working with buyers, so it's a great time to do that in the beginning of my buyer experience because, well, I mean, it's the best way to start from what I'm learning.
I've actually just set up my first buyer consultation where I'm going to implement the exclusive buyer agreement. So I will be following up with everybody and I'll let you know how that goes. But I am so pumped. I'm so ready.
Yeah, let me
I'm
know.
really excited.
I know.
about it.
After your last two experiences, I feel horrible. She calls me. She's like, "Can you believe this?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Has this happened to anyone who's
I wonder
following right
if
now?
you're an agent
Let me
here
know.
in Miami, Florida, or South Florida. I'm pretty sure you've experienced that, and this is our reason for making this video. Because if you have gone through those things and you don't know how to go about it, well, the Miami Association of Realtors has a course for it, and it has a course for many other things. This is just the course that we took these last 2 days, but there's so many other courses that are lined up that we're going to be taking to better prepare ourselves on how to deal with these situations. I mean, it's pay, you have to pay for the class, but it's unlimited information and it's available at your fingertips. So that's kind of why we got here together today. A few other things I took away from it is the checklist that they give you.
Yes.
To prepare for a buyer for what's about to happen. If you deal with first-time home buyers, you realize they don't know anything, and then by the time that you send them a contract to write up an offer, we know that's like a time-sensitive point in that period. Then they have to ask all these questions, but he even said when you're out showing them or when you have that first initial consultation with them, include a sales contract, include the
Yes.
buyer's agreement, include everything so that those questions can be asked earlier on versus later, which I'm like, that's genius. I mean, why didn't I think of that or know that?
And you can definitely email either of us. I'm Megan.probes@compass.com. We'll send you the checklist. And what's your email for your followers?
My email is BethanyMiami@gmail.com. Really easy. You can follow us on social media. We'll put up our social media handles on the bottom, and you can just follow along on our journey because this is just one of many designations that we're going to be taking this year. We're both already signed up for MRP, which is the military relocation
Yes.
program. Then there's an elective that we're taking that coincides with
The
this
income
one.
and wealth management.
Income and wealth management, and we're going to document this process along the way and share it with you guys because if you're not utilizing what the association has to offer, you're truly missing out. We also sit on the board for the Miami YPN Leadership Council.
All-stars.
If you're not an all-star, you need to sign up. That's actually how this happened. You know,
Yeah.
I've been on the board, but the more that I've gotten involved with the association, the more I see what they have to offer. I got her on the board, like I told her about it, and she applied and was able to get on. And now she's like, wow, like.
Yeah, no, I love it. And the association, if you just spend an hour a week to just go over all the resources, the events that they have to offer, not only from the Miami Association, but the YPN, the Broward Council, and also the tools that they offer that are all free. I mean, that's what
Free.
we're paying for our dues.
Yeah, I mean, there's
as well as the designations.
There's free. I mean, the price that they charge is there's way more value to what we actually pay. I mean, if some of you have signed up for Miami Plus Platinum and paid your dues early, you got a $75 credit. Basically, I didn't pay for this class. I didn't pay for the next designation that I'm taking because of the $75 credit. Most people don't even take advantage of that, which is ridiculous. No, I actually got one class for free.
Yes.
But either
Yeah.
way, if you're not with it, you're like wasting all these opportunities that they have for you to be a better realtor and service your clients. So that's another thing that we wanted just to get the point across. So again, I hope you found this video informational. I hope you take advantage of the information that we're offering you and sign up for some of these designations and these courses and let us know what you thought. And if you'd like to hear about something else, just let us know and we would love to either review or talk about a class that we've taken and some of the things that we have going on with the Miami YPN.
Buyers, work with buyers that are with agents that are going to represent you exclusively, and agents that are working with buyers, get them to sign the exclusive agreement. You can contact us, we'll go over it with you. I'm so excited to put this information to use.
Yes, and we're excited to share it.
Yeah.
So
Happy
again,
August 1st.
Happy
Woo!
August 1st. Have a great month, great year from your Miami YPN.